5 clothing colors, making women over 60 look older, and what to wear to instantly look younger. Marianne adjusted the collar of her deep brown blouse and studied herself in the mirror. At 63, she had grown accustomed to her morning ritual, a quiet scan of her reflection, a mental check of her outfit, and a sigh that came from somewhere deeper than dissatisfaction. Something about her appearance always seemed tired. Not tired in the sense of sleep deprived, but as if the vibrant energy she felt inside didn't quite translate to the woman looking back at her. She had a full head of silver hair, neatly styled, and clear blue eyes, still sharp and alert. But her clothes seemed to weigh her down. One afternoon, while shopping with her friend Elena, Marianne voiced what had been gnawing at her. "Do I look older in this?" she asked, holding up a charcoal gray sweater. Elena, never one to sugarcoat the truth, gave her a once-over. "Honestly, yes. You're wearing colors that mute you. You're letting the clothes age you." That stung a little, but not because it wasn't true. Marianne looked down at her wardrobe. Browns, grays, dark purples, and olive greens. They were safe colors, the kind that fashion magazines once touted as elegant and age-appropriate. But they drained her. She suddenly realized she had been dressing in shadows. "Let's fix this," Elena said, dragging her to a boutique known for its vibrant selections. One brown, the energy drainer. Marianne always thought brown was a warm, earthy tone, safe and classic. But standing in the shop's brightly lit fitting room, she slipped into a camel brown blouse and immediately saw what Elena meant. Her skin looked duller, and the color seemed to pull her face downward. Elena handed her a coral pink top. It was lighter, fresher, and far outside her usual palette. But when she put it on, something magical happened. Her complexion lit up. The natural rosiness in her cheeks returned. Her silver hair looked brighter. "See?" Elena said. "Brown can make us look tired. Coral brings you back to life." 2. Gray, the subtle saboteur. Marianne had always loved gray, particularly charcoal and slate. She considered them smart colors, the kind you wear to look serious and refined. But Elena insisted she try something else. "Try sky blue," she said. Marianne scoffed. "Won't that look childish?" But she humored her friend. The light blue cardigan felt soft, almost like a whisper of color, and yet it transformed her. Her skin looked more vibrant. Her eyes seemed clearer. "Gray is fine for winter coats," Elena explained, "but too much of it close to the face can make us look washed out. Sky blue gives clarity and freshness." 3. Dark purple. The heavy hue purple had always made Marianne feel royal, especially the deeper shades, plum, eggplant, wine. They felt rich, mysterious, mature. But when she tried on a lavender blouse, she saw the problem. Dark purples created harsh shadows near her face, emphasizing every wrinkle, while lavender softened her features and made her look more approachable. "You want light and lift," said Elena, "not darkness and drama." 4. Olive green, the unflattering neutral. Elena took one look at the olive green scarf Marianne tried to rescue from the clearance bin and shook her head. "You're not going into battle, Marianne. This isn't camouflage." Olive green, as Marianne learned, often clashes with the natural pinks and yellows in older skin tones. It can give the illusion of sallowness and make under-eye circles stand out. She swapped it for a spring green blouse, soft, light, and almost minty in tone. And there it was again, the lift. She looked healthier, even happier. 5. Beige, the aging illusion. Beige was the hardest to let go. It was practically a neutral uniform. Beige slacks, beige turtlenecks, beige cardigans. But once Marianne stood in front of the mirror, wearing a pale apricot blouse instead, the contrast was undeniable. Beige, especially on lighter skin, can disappear entirely, creating a flat, shapeless look. Apricot, on the other hand, offered warmth and contrast. It made her features pop without screaming for attention. The shift. After their shopping trip, Marianne went home with 6 new pieces, all in colors she'd never have picked on her own. Coral, lavender, sky blue, apricot, spring green, and even a vibrant teal blouse that Elena had insisted on. Over the next few weeks, something remarkable happened. Strangers complimented her. Her daughter asked if she changed her skincare routine. Her bridge partner accused her of getting some work done. But the truth was simpler. She had changed her colors. Color theory, Marianne learned, was about more than just fashion. As skin loses some of its natural vibrancy with age, the right colors become tools, ways to reflect light, enhance features, and bring the inside energy out. It wasn't about pretending to be younger. It was about dressing in alignment with her best self. One morning while sipping tea by the window, Marianne caught her reflection again. This time, she was wearing a teal top that made her eyes shine. She smiled, not at her appearance, but at the feeling that finally she looked the way she felt, vibrant, wise, and very much alive. Bonus tips from the boutique owner, Nora. Before leaving the shop that day, Elena introduced Marianne to Nora, the boutique's owner. Nora had styled countless women over 60 and had a few rules of thumb. Go lighter and brighter near the face. Light colors reflect, while dark colors absorb. Reflecting light upward lifts your features. Match your color intensity. If your hair has softened with age, choose soft colors. If you've gone silver or white, try cool tones like lavender, ice blue, or pink. Avoid colorless colors. Beige, taupe, and olive can dull the skin. Pick colors that contrast and energize. Scarves and accessories matter. Even if you wear a darker outfit, a colorful scarf near the face can do wonders. Marianne thanked Nora and left with a new mantra: I haven't aged, I've evolved, and my wardrobe is finally catching up. Final thought: age doesn't define beauty, attitude does. But clothes play a powerful supporting role. For women over 60, the goal isn't to hide age, but to highlight life. Color is a tool. Used wisely, it doesn't just change how you look, it changes how you feel. And in Marianne's case, that shift was undeniable. No longer hiding behind earth tones, she stepped forward with radiance. And everywhere she went, people didn't ask her age. They just said, "You look amazing." Because she did.